Hi everyone, I'm back with new video. Uh, Now the special thing about this new video is, first thing I'm completely naked. You can see the real me. Or yes, I'm always real. And second thing about this video is I'm going to talk for straight. I don't know how much, but I will talk whatever I like. So disclaimer: it maybe can offend you. It can harm you or some stuff like that. Though thank you. If you want to watch this video, watch this. If you don't want to, don't watch this. Okay. Let's start from the starting point. I'll call it starting point when the point where I just come in this, when I just enter in this beautiful planet called a planet Earth. I call it beautiful planet because there is a reason calling it beautiful because it describes this planet. Not totally, but it describes somehow. So the first time when I enter in this planet Earth, I don't have no feelings for anyone because I don't know anyone. I just came for the first time. I don't remember anything, but maybe the doctor holds me, maybe the nurse hold me. I don't know. I have ever met them after that or someone hold me, and then my parents came and then hold me, or maybe my mom hold me for the first time when I just enter in this planet Earth. But here's the thing: how I build up an emotion after I just spend more time in this earth. When I just came in planet Earth, I don't have no feeling. Right now, I have feeling for someone who even I haven't made. I've just made for some like, weeks, and I have a burning feelings for her. Yeah, for sure. Not him. Not he right now. So that's fine. But what can be a reason for that? So how I build up emotion? Actually, emotion is nothing but an energy, right? Emotion is something that drives us. So what? Okay, well, this is the thing. If we only have emotion of happiness, the time will never move. Right now, we feel that time is moving. No, it is like emotion is circulating. That's the reason we feel that time is moving. What if every day becomes same? You don't care about time, right? If every day is same. So the reason why you feel like time is moving is because every day is not the same. Every emotion you have is not the same. Because every time you sometimes sad, sometimes happy, that kind of emotion build up. So that's the reason, I guess. And what I have learned in this life, okay, that's a very long part I will describe. And the second thing, and then I just came and I just built up emotion of unconditional love to my parents for no reason. I don't know why. I built up emotion. Just they have done it for me, it's just they have raised me. And my mother gave her life raising me. Why? I don't know. I don't know why they dedicate their entire life just to raise me right. I don't understand that parents thing. Maybe their parents does that to them. I don't know. I never ever. I guess after I become parents, I'm going to realize that. But right now, I can't relate to that feeling. And another thing. Okay, then I just came in this earth and I just learned to walk, I just learned to feel, I just learned to breathe. I don't know like how I breathe, and I don't know how my life was at my mother's stomach. I don't know my life as a sperm. I don't know my life as a sperm, right? I don't know how my life was as that. So that's a very deep thought that can be going to maybe maybe when you're a sperm, your life is already fixed. So you just have to complete a cycle. Or maybe if you can remember sperm thing, what if you have done is a sperm, maybe, who knows? Maybe that is already there. That is already like your life is already fixed. I don't know. the sperm, like we already have fixed life and blah 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 blah. I don't know about that thing. And then I just start working, I start making friends, I start building emotion for friends, I just make friends, I just make family, I just have sister of 3 year after 3 years, and I start going to the school for like same old life, like everyone have the same life as a child. They just go to school, there's blah, blah, blah. Life is already fixed. We just need to figure out how much the life is, how much it is fixed. We are not here to make our life. We're here to just to be a part of someone's thoughts. I don't know what I'm talking. Okay, and then what happened here is we, as a human, we all we want is to get attention, to get all the emotion burning for you, because when we just enter in this earth, when all we want is our parents' unconditional love, and we also try to give us. So all who human wants is someone emotion. We want our parents' attention, We are so much attention seeking from starting. And then the school age, I also want to attention. That's all humans want. Is a common. All the people in this world wants an attention. My school days was completely like it is always a new experience for me, but school was completely like a good phase for me. But what if I have like I haven't go to school? Maybe I could have something more. That I personally feel, but I don't know. And then I went to the school, and then I start reading something that is given by someone 150, 80 years back. I'm just reading that, and I'm just copying it, and I'm just pasting it. All I have done in my school days is just to copy and paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. I haven't learned nothing from the school days. I have a zero practical knowledge about life. Even though our life is fixed, right? We are all fixed, right? 'Cause we are the humans who never ever care about the future, but we always talk about the future. We don't care about the future. So that's the thing. And we only live in the past, and we still believe that history will repeat, and it will, because we are living in the past. So the past, if we are living in the past, means past come into the existence. If past come into the existence, then past is present right now. So that's all. That's the reason history will repeat. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking right now. I forgot everything. What I'm talking. Okay, and about that, I wish went to the school. My school was completely like, from the practical sense of view, it was very good as a practical knowledge, because I was I was a backbencher. I make too much noise, insulting my friends, making noise, and doing something that everybody hates. That I don't realize at that moment, but I realize now that everybody hates me at that time, because I was very bad as always teasing anyone, insulting my friends for no reason. I was that person. I also regret that. I must. Now and then, from the like class 7 or 6, I was just very curious. Even though I insulted my friend, I was curious about the world of a business. I was curious about startup. I don't call them startup. I always like call myself as a businessman or entrepreneur. The word I heard was at a class set. Even though that back, I used to call myself a businessman because I love that culture of a business. And then, yeah, I started searching for the business, and I started doing this and doing that, blah blah blah. Like business. And I haven't done anything because I only watch videos on a YouTube, and I just, of course, I have been raised up in a culture where copying and pasting is the thing that we do, right? We just copy the thing, we just paste it. That is the thing, that is the only thing that we have did from our childhood. And what a child will do, I would just watch the video on a YouTube and I just copy that, dun, 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 and just paste it to my friends. And my friends thought, "Oh, he knows everything. Space this man is going to be this," but I was fully dumb. Of yeah, dumb. I'm still dumb. And then yeah, I do something that nobody have ever did. I learned about the business. Yeah, and then even my business, I don't know, I started writing my business idea. I feel like because I have heard in some point that every successful people writes in their copies, and I start writing in my copies, writing words in my copies. Like I've yeah, because of like I was a fan of Albert Einstein. I am still a fan of Albert Einstein. The way he imagined the world that no one have imagined, right? So I'm a fan of Albert Einstein. I've heard somewhere like he notes down everything, everything, everything. Like he went to toilet when he went to the he notes something. And I love that culture. And I did the same thing. Like there's they are my idol at that time and still idols. They are my still idols, and that helps me a lot. Like I'm writing anything that I feel, everything. Like anything. Like I have like finished up to like 20 for 25 copies. I have write just words and words. I have like filled up the whole copies, and my parents, my friends used to call me psycho, but I love writing that things because it was so much fun writing what you feel, right? So you're burning your feel, your energy into your like copy. Like, it was very good. It was very fun because you were not copying from anything. You were copying from your brain. You were just copying it from you was pushing your brain. You were writing what you feel, what you see, what you think. Yeah, it was so much fun. And then I don't have no trauma in my school, but I now I feel like I have that because I was beaten. I was very much beaten by my teacher because I was very uh, I insulted my teachers and I regret a lot still, and that's the reason they beat me a lot because I was very like I'm not a very noisy guys of class student that make noise, disturb the whole class, and I always get stick by my teacher. I get a lot of stick. Like we have 8 subject, and from 8 subject, 7 subject to 8 subjects, every teacher beats me because that level of uh, that level of I don't have no right word to use, but that kind of bad I was. Every subject words like no a single I haven't had a subject for a month that for a year that teachers didn't beat me. So in subject their teachers didn't beat me, they beat me because I was like if so I was like into the world like why should I follow their rules? Why should I do that? I have my own rules, but actually I didn't. Now I have that time I have to follow their rules because it's very bad at following the rules because I was too much motivated by no one. And like time passes. Move so fast, like in the school time. But that is a time where I have learned something that I will never go into. What is that something? The something is just 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 being a Deepson. Because I was nobody, I was nothing when I just entered in this planet Earth as a human, as a baby child. I just build up the emotion, and I build up emotion when I enter in the school time for someone, for her, for someone. But that was just nothing. It was just a waste part of life. Like that was just a waste part of life. I would never recommend you to. That is just an attraction, or to because love don't have a meaning still. That's just attractions. Don't get into that. If any of the kid is watching underage, and then is everything is going well. But sometimes if something happens very bad is I have my best friend circles and I broke up with them. I broke up with them because due to my behavior, they did because I was very bad at getting a good grades and I was very bad at keeping up a friendship with my friends. I was like making fun of them too much, so sometimes they get offended, and every time they get offended because I was it 2014, 15. I was making a mom joke like 2014. A 12-year guy making a joke on mom, a dad. So like who were if I were there, I would get offended. But someone just offend me with my mom joke, I never get offended because I have that level of dark humor brain. I don't give I don't care about that time at that moment. But they get offended, and we have broke up circles, and it was very like traumatizing broken up with the circle that you love the most, the friend that you share your story, your backgrounds, a must, but he uses as teaching tools for me. Like I told him all my personal thing, like personal problem, insecurities, and everything, but he uses it as a joke for when we fight with each other. He just teach me with my personal information, and that's very bad. Like they shouldn't have to do that. And why he did that to me? I sometimes feel that. And yeah, like COVID happens after night. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like many things in my childhood. I could not remember everything right now because it has been like a week. My mind is fully blank for no reason. And today, like I was okay. I will come to the today after sometimes. Okay, and now COVID happens for no reason. About the badminton studio. Okay, I was okay from child. Okay, let's go back to that child me. I was very good at sports. Yeah, I was very good at sports. And a leadership. Leadership means not to lead in such a good way, but like I was the guy who makes a plan for going out, doing this, doing that. I lead that circle. Sometimes I lead that circle. Yeah, I still lead that circle for making plans because nobody's there to take the first step. I will take the first step, guys. And I was good at sport. Okay, I'm into the sport, right? I was very good at very not. I was good at sport. I was good at football, but I used to be a keeper. uh, Even though I'm like 11 to 12, my circles, in my like society, I have a circle of maybe like 5 or something, 4 5 years seniors. I used to walk with 4 5 years seniors. Like even though like 4 5 years seniors, I am still like engaged in that circle. They are happy to like put me in their circle even though they are like 4 5 years like seniors than me. And uh, it was very good. Like they loved me because I understand that humor. Like how should I act with them? So as a child, I have act very sometimes very complaining act I have done, but even though like that, but they accept me because at the age of 11, I have started using a rough word. I was that level of coolness, kind of. I was that cool because that time, if you just say something very rough word, small rough word, like everybody's going to complain to the teachers. But I was at that age, I was talking fully chill, and that's all. And then I was good at sport, right? I was on this point. I was good at football when I was good at like it was like four class maybe I was like 8 7 8 years and I was very good at football at keeping because nobody is I was like 30 31 kg, so I am not good at going into the striker role, so everybody wants to be make me keeper because keeper are always back end, the role is always back end for us, or always back end because nobody wants to be a keeper while playing the football, and I will always get opportunity of being a keeper. It's because I always get that role, and I was slowly and slowly the time moves. I was quite good at keeping. I was quite not. I was good at that age, and we have won a match too due to my keeping. It's that good, not that level of goodness, but okay, fine, good. And then slowly and slowly, because footballs. I was a keeper, and my parents makes fun of me because he never get another role, so he always be the keeper. And sometimes like me, I don't, because I was very thin. And the father told me like he's going to die if someone hits him too hard. He's going to crush. His bone is going to get crushed and something. He makes fun of me too much. Still, he does. Yeah, that is a reason. Like if sport was that is the reason why I stopped working as a keeper. I don't want to work as a keeper because everybody's making, even my classmate, the girls are making fun of me for no reason. Even though they don't understand the sport, they're making fun because I was just 31, that ugly. I'm still ugly, but I was way more ugly, uglier than now because I'm like my skin are mature. That's the reason I don't look that ugly. And another thing. And then slowly I went to the world of a cricket. Cricket, we have an interesting part. Everybody loves batting, but I love bowling. Do you know why? Because I was only the guy who knows to bowl, how to bowl rightly. I spin the whole hands just to bowl. And what our players will do is just to throw the balls. They are not doing it into the proper way. They are not showing the professionalism. And I was the guy who shows that because I am the one who have learned, but my like a thin body, still thin, have didn't have that level of power to have that power. Everybody pushed the six in my bowling, even though I love because in the batting it's very tough. Like my weight, I cannot push the ball even to the outside the crease. I was so bad at batting. But everybody keeps me as a fielder. The seniors keeps me as a fielder because fielder is only a role that is back in for me. I really gets a chance to bowl and rarely gets a chance to bat with my seniors when I'm playing with my seniors. I'm playing with my age. I get that because I am the leader of that group, so I get that. And when I'm playing with the seniors, I don't get that. But it's just interesting thing they keep me as a fielder is that the reason is because every like kit like ball bat is mine, so that is the reason they took me as a fielder because that is all my tools, so all my kits, all my property, so they have to keep me. So they just keep me because that is my bat and that is my ball. And that's the reason. And slowly, the cricket also become far from my life because it was plays the how it started, the unplanned urbanization started like into the circle. Like graph was like this, okay, the graph was like this at my town, and I don't know how, but it booms like this. After the like Nepal government started making a roads, the graph boomed up like this. And every ground we have is acquired by some house, and it is very hard to play. It's so much like hard ground where if we hits too fast, if someone like windows can be broken, someone can get hit by a ball, so it's very tough. That's the reason which I stopped playing the cricket. That I feel. I'm very sad because cricket was a part of my life. I was quite good after like long time playing as a bowler. I was quite good. I would say that. And then another thing happens. I was quite. I always say like I was good at sports. I was not always. I play every sport and I was quite good. Right. Another sport. But right now I'm not good at football. But though I was good, I'm good at cricket. Even though I haven't played since played 2, 3 years it's happened. Like I haven't played the cricket. I still feel like I can play. And then at the class 5, 6, my father introduced me into the badminton. Introduced me like there is a badminton court, indoor court in our place. So my father took me there because he used to play the badminton, and he took me there. And first day was very like awkward because I don't understand nothing about that sport, but it was quite fun watching all like players playing this sport. It was very good. I enjoy a lot. And then like my father badminton racket was 8,000 rupees. Means it is very expensive if we compare to everyone who carries that racket. There was quite very good players because we have only one court, and we have like 50, 60 players in the line at that time, and it's very hard. We don't get an opportunity at the morning. We still didn't get that opportunity at the morning because I'm very small, and I didn't get that, and I don't even know how to play, and I cannot get into that circle. uh, so sometimes my father also sometimes didn't get a chance to play because he's not that good at playing badminton. And second was like I we at the morning time it's very rare to get opportunity. And then I call my friend Rishabh, like, let's go and there's a call a badminton, and let's play badminton, and let's be a badminton player. I was that motivated, and he accepted that proposal, and he come to with me. And because we didn't get a chance to play in the morning time, we not in the evening time too, because evening time used to be like full of players at the daytime, but we have a school at the daytime. So what we did is we come to the evening, we play outside. We draw the line and we play outside. Was that? Slowly and slowly we enter. Sometimes at the daytime, at the Saturday daytime, we come to the daytime and we get chance sometime, opportunity sometimes playing as a player in a court. And slowly time passes. We both guys become very good, very good. Not because not very good, but we are into the circles of the player, and that slowly and slowly like there was the three court. The government make a three court, the association make a three court, and we get opportunities sometimes because still the player ratio was very high, and sometimes we get a chance to play in court. And the Rishabh is very good at badminton. I was not that good. I was little good, but not at his level. Sometimes, sometimes if he gets sick for he don't come for a month, then I can win him. He was that great. Okay, yeah, badminton was quite good for me. I was not the best, but I was into the circle. Like they call me, let's come play badminton. Because you're not like they don't have no players, but they never they don't feel me. They don't like miss me out when because I've introduced with everyone I have seen. I've introduced many friends at the sports. I will like introduce badminton, and that's the reason I guess they call me. And yeah, that is a very good. And after 8, 9, I guess I was very good, very not good. I was quite good playing that sport. And then what happened is the COVID comes, and we stop playing the game. The reason why we stopped badminton is due to the COVID. Like it was like 1 year, 2 year break without touching a racket, without playing in the court. It was like 2 years, and that's the phase I completely forgot all the basics. I don't want to start it again. And that is the time where we have our yesi words, and uh, but the COVID gives us a blessing, so we didn't have to keep it all by our hence, it just result came out, and it was quite nepotism there, and I just got a good marks. That's all, and it's very fun. Like Sport was quite very good for me, and it still helps me a lot. It's just being a leader, is leading the groups, and very good. It's very good. And then after Yeshi, the time started for me. I was at that lockdown period. I was very lonely. I was into the books. I was like doing nothing. I was like wasting time, and I still regret of that. Why I haven't really utilized that lockdown period. I still feel that, but that's fine. That's completely fine right now. It's why should I regret that, right? So it is quite good for me as a lockdown. But because we are not that poor, so we have to struggle for the food. So as we got we I at night we did get the food. That's all we did get. Um, it's very fun, very fun. After that lockdown period, I quite spent time with spiritual words, some motivation speakers, and I have like many words in my head, so everything. But after SE, when I entered this, like after SE, I entered I entered college. The college was the time. College is the time. Now this is a time where I have to stay away from my parents. That is my personal choice to stay away from my parents. And I did that. I want to stay on the same life with that same rules, same discipline where I have to maintain for no reason and where I can't be real with myself. And I come to them, everyone, every like child, what every like after SC student do is to come to the capital called capital of a country. The capital is our capital is Kathmandu. I come to the Kathmandu. Trust me, it is so Kathmandu is very dirty, but it has a different amount of energy when you come because I'm living in a phase where there is totally a dark, and here in the Kathmandu is totally a light. Everything that I have, Google it in my uh, village, I will call it in my place. I can see that in real life here at Kathmandu. I feel like I have come to the future, but I haven't because still the Kathmandu is nothing. We haven't like that level of technology. But if I need that parts in my place, it's very hard to find something I need in my need for something. It's very hard to find at my place, but it's very easy to find here. Kathmandu is very advanced in terms of everything, as compared to other municipalities. Like is other places in our country. And then what? And then the one thing is, I started living alone because it was very fun living with uncles because he's like best friend or like the sister is a best friend. Very fun with living them, but when you live with someone for too long, like if you have watched Big Boss, it will be the same. We start having a fight, and I did that. It happens in my home too. And then like I have to maintain when I enter in this Kathmandu. I don't have to do everything. I have to maintain my finance. I have to handle all the money. I have to do this, do that to raise me right. And I was quite lucky because in the school days I have spent a time with very I was like spent I have many experience in my school days. I was spend a time with the at that age of 14, 15. I have spent time with the friends that consume drugs. Drugs. Can you imagine? They consume drugs, not cigarettes. They consume drugs at that time. They actually did that. They actually are addicted to. I have that also. I have engaged in that circle also, but I have never tried that. Trust me. Another type of circle I have been, who are very rich and they don't even know that there is a hunger outside outside their house, outside the Nepal, also inside the Nepal we have, and they don't have that sense too. They feel like everyone is happy there with the money. They feel that they don't have ever sense this feeling of scarcity. They don't know that scarcity also happens, or like that. Pain also do occurs. And another circle is a middle circle where they are talking about innovation. Let's do something out of life. Let's do something because I have that also circle, and I was into that circle more because who are visionary for the future, who want to do something for this, who want to make their lives good. That friend circle helps me a lot, and I was into that friend circle for a very long time. Still in that circle, and that bad circle I have learned in this college that every kind of friends you meet in this college, yeah, very bad, very good, you are going to meet with every kind of every people, every person. We're going to meet with like thousands of we're going to meet with the same old friends that you meet in the school days, but say not different or have a different face, that's all. But the many have the same behavior. Like I have a bad friends, I do have a bad friend in college, I do have a good friend in college, I do have a visionary friends, and I do have that friends in my college. And the sense of attraction is like the way you are get attracted to the people like you. And I did that, and I was attracted to the people who have vision for something, who want to do something out of their life, to establish their life. That's all. I was into the circle. Then, uh, because I was totally aware about the bad circle that they want to make their friend circle do bad. They are doing emotional drama, and I do have that friends right now, and I know their behavior. Like they are just doing the emotional drama just to pull out the money from you. They're just using that, and I know that. So I was quite aware. So I was not into that circle in the college, and that's very because when I have to be alone here, I have to raise myself, and I am only going to be blame for bad I have done and good appreciate for the good I have done for myself. I'm going to spend more time with myself, and I have to make a path for myself where I have to go by myself. Every decision matter at this age after 10th when we start living alone. And it was very good. Like I have very good memory right now too, but I have spent like after the fight in this home. I don't know, it's very personal, but it is fun having a fight too sometimes, and I started living a life alone. The beauty of aloneness, the beauty of being alone is you just get a pause from a life. You started knowing your actual value that who even cares about you. Actually, no one cares about me, not even no one. No one cares about me no more. Like no one, no one never. Not even like your parents care about you or what. That just you have to care about yourself a lot. I have to care about myself a lot, and that's all I have to do. So it is quite like after the fight, I started living alone, and the phase where I started living like a street kid. I was like here, there, doing nothing, roaming around. I don't know what I'm going to do in the future. I just blah blah. That's a chill life, chill. I was like, and I get angry with them. Like when I had a fight with them, they also don't care about me that much. And but I was still aware that I'm the one who is going to get blamed if I make myself bad and if I destroy myself. I'm going to get blamed for that, and I have that sense of awareness, and that helps me a lot. And that is a phase where I learned about the because at that phase, I was into the zone where I don't have no energy of doing nothing. Yeah, I used to open my book, I don't want to do nothing, I'm just scrolling Facebook, and I still do that. I still scroll on Facebook too much. Why, I don't know. I scroll that too much. I was doing the same. I was just doing something that I personally don't want to do. I was just scrolling, 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 basically. And call it that phase, phase of a phase of like everything, because I have to spend time with many of my emotions. Sometimes I try to kill my emotion for people that I loved the most in the past. I did that very good, and I'm proud of that. Yes, at least I killed the emotion for them. And then the phase where I spent a long time started learning about, because I don't have no energy inside myself. So from the YouTube, I have learned about how to regain energy, and I figured out something that the world is run by energy, and I'm interested in the world of spirituality. But I'm not into like totally into spirituality. I don't know nothing. All I know is about meditation. I always do is meditation. That has helped me a lot. Meditation is very good. Meditation is a phase where you spend your time inside yourself. When you have, because everything you see, everything is nothing until you can see yourself. Everything you see is nothing until you can see yourself. So when you figure out yourself, it's very good. And that is a phase where I learn about myself, about energy, about gods, about the people who created gods. Maybe who is God? That kind of a curiosity, that kind of questions come in my brain, into my brain. Like Lord Shiva is actually energy, but people worship it as a statue, but actually he's just an energy. And energy is there. In this planet Earth, we have an energy. We have energy like gravity, the sunlight is energy, the moon darkness is an energy. Everything here is full of energy. Without and energy is something which cannot be created, which cannot be destroyed, but can transfer from one form to another. And that is what energy is. That is what energy. That is why energy. The phase like when I learn about energy, I learn about myself. Learn about my energy, and when I figured out that everything that I release is going to contribute to this planet Earth universe. Like if I'm going to like give out my energy of negativity, negative energy, the universe will run into the same direction called negative energy. Okay, but when I release every positive energy that I have, the universe will run as positive energy. So if you release a positive energy, the surrounding will also going to affect, and they are also going to have the sense of positivity. That's all. That's the thing. And if you're going to get negative, the surrounding will also get negative. Like the same, there's one thing that every thing have equal, every like opposite or thing which have equal opposite reaction. That is very good. Like if you get angry, same amount of opposite reaction. If you get happy, same amount of happiness you're going to get away, and that's all. That is a phase where and that is a phase I'm just going out of a topic. That is a phase when I learn about energy. Why did I lose that energy of doing nothing? Why did I feel like I've lost myself? Why did I feel like I have nothing? Because I very, very much I'm living in a regret. I'm still living in a regret. I'm living in the regret like I have done this to my friend and I apologize every friend in public. In the YouTube, with the help of YouTube, I have created the way of apologizing my friend. I'm still sorry for the friends that I have harmed. And that is a phase where you learn the most, right? Where you like get something the most when you are alone. And that I have personally figured out because I spend time with my when you spend time with yourself, you learn about your angerness, your anger issue, you learn about your fear. Why do you get fear? What is fear? Fear is nothing but a sense that is created from your body. That's all a fear is. So outside factor they are not something that gives you a fear. It's all inside. So that's all I personally know. Then so it was very hard. Like for 3 to 4, 5 months. Being alone is very hard. And that is a phase where I apologize the most, where I learn the most, where I learn something out of the context. I have learned. I haven't like touched the school books, college books, but I have touched everything. Not books, but I have touched every energy, that very much. And I quite sorry to everyone still. I say sorry to everyone for having all the feelings, having all the energy, I call it. So, and then what happened is I started calling the God. I haven't talked to it, like not calling a God or talking to a God, but I have always tell myself that give me your pain, give me the suffering. I want to know how the suffering look like, and actually I did get that for 1 month straight. After that, that karma phase, I get all the karma of my like every result of the thing that I have done, and slowly I started getting it. I just get a new life, and the life is very good. I was full of energy every time, and very good friends I have got. Very good friends at this college. I make good friends, and I was like great at seeking an attention of everyone. I had section, I section. I make a very good friends. I make a very good brother selection, but that is very good brother for me. He introduced me with a smart club, and smart club is the thing that I always admire most. That is my family. I love that smart clothes. Aditi, the Santosh Dai, the Manas Dai, the Ravi Dai, the everyone in the smart club. My friend, I have a friend. Like, when after the session we go with Krishna Didi, Salina, and then with Anusila, and sometimes Subham Dai, and we have like I have many Dais and these brother and sister and friends in this smart club after the session. Srishti and Shishir, very good. They are very good friends from my side. Yeah, if you look from my side, Mamata and everyone like that, we have a lot of. I have a lot of names. They're very good for me. They love me. I love them a much. I don't know how much they love me, but I love them a much because they have helped me grow up. I don't know how it happens, but smart love is the best thing that happens for me. And thank you so much, brother, for that. I always admire him as my brother, even though he get angry with me sometimes. And then, yeah, I was full of energy, but it has just been a 1 or 2 weeks. I again have lost all that. It's good because after the session, like I have done my own works. I've done many things in my life. I've done speaking, this, that, doing everything that I can do. But right now, it's been a week totally out of energy. I just want to do nothing. I have just again got back to the same old life. I want to touch the book. I don't get the thing that teachers told me. Every time I listen, I try to be focused. I don't get focused. I don't because for a certain time I just release my emotion for a girl, and I feel like that's the reason. But I've now completely killed that emotion, and for like a week, not like for like it's been a week. Like I don't have energy. I always feel sad, and I sometimes feel like something bad is going to happen, something that is going to happen. Why I don't completely like I am like, very much into a very bad spell, right? I don't know. Like, it was going good. Now it was going very bad. Like again, yesterday I was like completely going to like, die because the coke bottle, the glass bottle, fall from like third floor, and it just get like cracked or like, boom in like like from if I was just inch back, I will die. I will completely die. Yeah, I was just inch not back. I was in for inch forward. That's the reason I survived. Just get blast in back my head, back my leg. It was very tough. And Even though like I get so much energy coming in smuggler, but I didn't get that. Nowadays I get a lot of energy going in smuggler, but it has just been a week. It was just back this Saturday. I didn't feel that level of energy in myself. The right, like I'm now nowadays I'm just being completely irrelevant. I cannot think of new thing. I just think of that same old thing. So I want to grow. I was into phase called a phase of pods. I'm right now in this phase, and I want to grow. And this video, like I don't know what I have talked for a moment. I'm just talking and talking. I haven't talked something that helps you, but yeah, everything is going to happen. It's the week and the next month. Someone, my friends, told me that, but I don't think that's going to be bad because if I think a lot of like it is going to be bad month for the next month, then it is definitely going to be happen because that is a reality that I my brain have accepted. Because the beautiful thing about the brain is when you push when you push your brain like for the same thing, it accept that, right? Because I have pushed myself for burning my ego. I have pushed myself like don't have ego, never. No ego, no ego, no ego, but I want to be down to earth. But I have understood I still have that ego issue of I'm the greatest person, I am that person, but I'm not that person, okay? This is that same person. I have to like I call myself like nothing every time when ego hits myself. I call myself I'm nothing, I'm nothing, I'm nothing, I'm nothing, I'm nothing. And that has helped me a lot. And that has helped me a lot very much. Yeah, what is the conclusion of this video? It has no end conclusion of this video. If you're watching in this future, what is it this video is all about is I want to make this video as 1 hour special video. And everything I have talked is just to practice to me in this moment how what my brain is saying, I'm just saying that. And I want one thing in my life is I want to get connected with the aliens outside the planets through my brain frequency because I believe in the frequency, the vibration, and I want to get I want to talk with them through my frequency, if possible. If possible, then. And yeah, like, is I'm like today I watched the Kanye West thing where he said that people are always thinking about the history and they are like angry that history repeats, but why then they think about the future? Why don't when you want to go into the future, you have to like kick off a mini historical thing. Like we don't need to think that much about the history, what history will do, what that person do. Like if you start thinking that, you'll just go into the same old that history. So you don't think about that. Yeah, that's all. And another thing is, for my side, is fine to be happy, sad, anything. It's fine. I'm really fine. I'm just having a bad face and okay about. I will talk about some of the love story that I have had. I have just released my iPhone. I release many emotion with many like 2 3 girls because this is my teenage. I am not going to get fall with love with anyone because I have fall and that was a very bad experience for me back then. So I don't want to get into that hell again. I don't want to get in that hell. Just my body releases emotion for someone friends too much and that is I feel like that is the thing that hits me too much for a week and make my week a worse. So the teenage, everything you did, it's just an attraction. It's not a love or something like that. So love don't exist. It is a thing that is just that will just distract your brain from your visions, from your plan. That's all. So I don't want to get distracted from my visions, my plans, what I have to do in the future. I still don't have any clues of doing anything in the future. Let the process run. I just love to enjoy the process, but I have vision of it's done, it's not done, but I don't know any idea because it's been a week, like no energy in my brain, no thoughts in my brain, just being blank. And nowadays I sleep every day. I see a trip in my brain. A trip is happening. Illusion is happening. When I close my eyes, I see something. I don't know, maybe I'm going to go to a different galaxy or universe right now. I don't know. And then sometimes I feel like I'm going to die soon, die soon. I don't know if I'm going to die soon or not. But sometimes I feel like I'm going to die this month or another month. I feel like sometimes, and nowadays I'm having like after this even a week I'm having a suicidal thought too much, and I'm just saying that that's fine to have a suicidal thought because it happens, right? You cannot be like having always good thoughts or positive thoughts. You can, it's fine to have that suicidal thought, but I'm never going to do suicide for no reason because I would rather enjoy the life here than to suicidal life and go into that hell or heaven. I want to go into that heaven which no one have experienced till now. And yeah, that's all. I spoke for 55 minutes, 56 minutes right now. I spoke on nothing. We just you. I have just spoke everything that I feel at this moment. I spoke like it is 1 hour, Deepson. We spoke for 1 hour. That's all. I don't know what I planned today. Like I spoke for like something. I would do something. I do something. But I will spoke about sadness. I will spoke about my philosophy. But I didn't spoke a single thing about my philosophy. I don't. I didn't. I spoke a single thing about my philosophy. I have a lot of philosophy. Like we don't belong on this planet Earth. We're just like being a the nature is just part of this planet Earth. We're just here to go. I haven't made anything, but right now my head is not giving anything. What if I told you like we don't belong? Oh, we don't we have many like philosophy, but right now I don't have no philosophy to speak on this because my brain is like totally blank. It's been a week. When I try to think or remember something, I feel like I don't have nothing, and I'm just getting a sense like I'm already dead, because now I'm like it was like month back. Everybody needs me in their circle. They talk to me. Right now, they ignore me for no reason. Like sometimes I feel like, am I alive or I question my existence? Am I alive or am I dead? Maybe I'm dead so and no one can see me. I feel like sometimes like this. I don't know why. And so I still blame that the release of the love from my body. That's the reason I feel like that's the reason I'm like backward. But I have completely killed the emotion for that particular girl, and I don't have any right now. So yeah, that's all. We are just friends right now. That's all. And last part is be real. That's all. Be real. Right now, I'm not having no thoughts. Why I am not having no thoughts? Give me energy. If any people outside this universe is watching me, please give me energy. Need energy to start thinking something new, something unique. I have like a lot of. I used to have a lot of good things in my brain. Now I'm when I close my eyes and I start thinking, I just get totally get blank for no reason. Like what we have learned today, I don't know. I just can't remember nothing. That's all. Now 2 more minutes to make this 1 hour special. Like I sometimes I feel like someone will watch this video like after 50, no 50 years, like after 10, 20 years, someone will watch this video. And okay, like maybe I'm going to watch that. Why is this video? And I'm going to laugh at this video because right now I have done nothing. I'm just here spoken something. I'm just doing that. And nobody, I guess someone will watch. After 10, 20 years, someone will be there for me watching this. There for me watching this. Maybe my wife, my children will watch this and this is me. So actually, if advice for the future generation is think of a future. Okay? So don't think of a history or past or read linguistics. We need a like it's a Kanye West. Kanye West. Kanye is will say. Kanye will say that we need a future course and then a past course. We don't need to read the history. We need to read the future. We need to take a look into the future from present because now the Sims wave technology, like everything is showing us our future. Just close your eyes and just imagine something you are going to see the future. yeah, you are going to see the future, because everything is hide into this eye, hide inside the eyes. Everything is hide inside the eyes. Oh, that's a very good ending. Like, just close your eyes. Everything is hide here. The universe, the secrets is hide here, hide here, and that's all. Just close your eyes and get lost in your world, and everything. The last point. Everything is hide inside your eyes. So nothing is. Everything is hide inside your eyes. Everything is hide inside your eyes, the future. So yeah, thank you. That's 1 hour, and let's do 1 hour, 1 minutes, and 1 seconds. Okay, let me do that. Boom, boom, boom. I will say bye. Okay, 1, 2, 3.